So you can tell stories and tell whatever you want.
We'll do whatever you want.
We can talk a little bit about this
Francesco.
wine, Da Francesco in Roma. Hi everyone. Welcome again to the Aperitivo here at the Solaia household. I can't say beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's pretty hot.
a little muggy.
But it's perfect for this wine is great. We're drinking Alberto Longo today, which is a great winemaker from Puglia, which is the king of Italy. His rosé dedicated to his mother is called Donnadele. It's 100% Negro Amaro, which I think is always a little bit of which rosé is better in Puglia, Negro Amaro or Primitivo? To me, Negro Amaro makes a more elegant rosé, also because it's one of the 6 noble grapes of Italy. So the structure, the power of the rosé, the color is fantastic. It used to be a little bit heavier in color, but now it's got less skin contact and it's got this Provence type of deal going on. Very herbal, nice and fresh. What do you think, Cam? Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm here with my friend. Can I call you friend? Or?
Yeah, it's a reach, but sure.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna reach and call him friend. Cam.
What's Italian for friend?
Amico. No, you probably would have figured that out by yourself, no?
So the 2 grapes that you mentioned, what are they otherwise used for, if not in rosé?
Oh, reds. They make very powerful reds.
I know Primitivo is sort of a Zen.
Primitivo, yes, they tend to say that Primitivo and Zinfandel come. Let's just say it's the same family, but they structurally are different. The Primitivo doesn't grow as the Zinfandel does. The Zinfandel growth is very uneven, so when the rising starts, some of the grapes start turning dark, when others they remain white. So you have to really go through the vineyards several times to make sure that the ones that are already dark don't overripe.
Okay.
So you have to have that balance. That's why a lot of Zinfandels are very jammy, okay, and very alcoholic.
And
Because
heavy.
obviously, yeah, because you got more alcohol in the wine, because of more sugar in the grapes. So longer fermentation. The Primitivo doesn't do that. The Primitivo has the power of being very flowery. Okay, so some Primitivo can be jammy, but most of the Primitivo have a lot of structure, very colorful wines with beautiful flower notes, and they don't have that nose of prune and dark fruit that the Zinfandel has most of the times. Primitivo can be extremely grassy too, which is what I love about the Primitivo. Sometimes you have anise notes in the nose and in the palate, and that makes it amazing. But the Negro Amaro is the grape of Puglia. We have 6 noble grapes in Italy, this is one of them. And I think that the elegance of the Negro Amaro Rosé, Primitivo, which is also made in Rosé style, doesn't have. You know, this one is much more elegant. So anyway, great guy, great friend of ours. You know, we've been, I don't know if you saw the little video we posted on you left him already because I know why you left it. We're gonna go back and we're gonna revisit with him. He's the gentleman of the winemaking, amazing person. And he was actually the very first guy that did the event when we opened downtown.
Yeah. With a nice boat.
He's a very nice man.
Yes. We trusted you.
By the way, Cam is a wine connoisseur.
Yeah. Drinker.
Well, let's develop this thing. Do you like wine?
I love wine.
See, he's a wine connoisseur.
But honestly, I couldn't tell you, like, you know, I'm not going to identify spot on certain notes or anything, but I can tell you when I like it.
What do you think about this one?
I love it. It is very much a sort of Provence type rosé.
You see how
very easy drinking.
yes, how balanced the wine is. You know, not too much acidity, not too much sugar in the back. It's really good wine. I think what Pinot Noir is your favorite grape.
Pinot Noir is my favorite grape. Yeah.
And what do you think about the ones from Italy?
Can I say that I don't think I've ever had a Pinot Noir from you? Do you have any of
Yeah.
Chivo Sylvan?
They're a little bit hard as a Pinot Noir.
So what would you compare it to? More sort of Californian style?
No,
Burgundy?
it's a different because as you know the difference in Asia. I'm sorry, it's my baby Asia. Wants to be part of the. You want to have some wine, baby? Yeah. Why don't you have some cheese and crackers? We're eating once again the pepato siciliano and the boschetto tartufo. And excuse my pronunciation.
This is fantastic.
Very good. You have saltines too. I love saltines.
I love wine.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love wine too. What's not to love, right? I always say I love wine so much that I hate when people eat grapes.
Okay, back to the Italian Pinot. What is?
Asia, move. So it's harder because the Italian Pinot comes from very cold climates. So it's mostly grown in the north of Italy, the Dolomites, the Friuli, the Trentino, those. So it's very hard wine. It's not as a, hey, stop it please. It doesn't have the chance to soften up a little bit. So you got this pretty good acidity content, but with a pretty good dark hues. So it's a little bit of a mix. And you expect that Pinot Noir in cold climates to taste like Oregon more than California. And
I love
instead,
Oregon Pinots.
yes, and I'm with you. I like Oregon more than California. But you got this density. I mean, it's dense and it's thick. So it's not as linear and so thin like the Oregon Pinot Noir. Because Oregon Pinot Noir, you look at it and you say, oh my God, it's translucent. This wine must be a little bit weak. Then you taste it and boom, the explosion.
So is Pinot Nero the
Yes.
same?
Pinot.
Then maybe I have had a few of those.
I'll show you. It's not an extremely I don't want to say famous European. I want to say not as drink as other wines, but besides champagne, we don't drink a lot of Pinot Noir. But there's some pretty good ones. Again, think about Merlot, it wouldn't be big Italian grape, but then you have Muscat over there. And some Merlot using Super Tuscan, so it's the same thing.
So maybe there'll be a Paleo Pinot Noir from Oregon on the horizon.
I would love to have an Oregon. I really would. I don't think it's that easy because of real estate. Italian wines are more affordable still because real estate is paid off. It goes by generations. When new wine regions are more expensive because the real estate is not owned. I mean, it's owned, but it's owned by the banks.
Well, Italian wines in general tend to be a really good value proposition compared to
Very good value.
compared to your neighbors, the French wines.
I mean, I'm telling you, sometimes you can buy a bottle of Italian wine for $7-8 and think that you don't expect much, and there is something there. It's not going to be Yerman or Gaia, but it's going to be a pretty decent bottle of white wine. In days like this,
Yeah.
that's what you want to drink. You don't want to spend an obscene amount of money, just to drink something refreshing.
When you're entertaining people that may not,
No.
deserve a better bottle of wine.
There you gotta make a choice. Then you gotta make a selections. What do I do? So I'm gonna give you a little more rosé, and then I want you to taste the
Okay.
red. Like my good friend Alberto Longo says, a good wine is not made in the cantina. The good wine is made in the vineyard, which is true. It starts from the grapes, right? If you have good, like I say when cooking, buy the good products,
good
And
ingredients.
you can make mistakes. So what Alberto Longo does is he really takes care of his vineyards, so the product will be good. You know, this is a simple vinification process. There's nothing crazy about it. The red, for instance, it's a blend that I used to play. You know, when the Chianti was born, 2 reds and a white. That one is the same thing, 2 reds and a white. So Uva di Troia, which brings a lot of structure to the wine because it's a very powerful grape. Troia is a small town, I think north, like Foggia province. That's where the name comes from, of the grape. And then there is a little bit of Montepulciano, which, as we know, brings a lot of softness, you know, and delicate to the wine, delicacy. And then there is a white that is called Bombino Bianco. Once again, I apologize for my perfect Italian.
Sounded good to me.
Yeah, just in case these
We're a
people
little off
don't
on the
believe.
last syllable.
But say grizzly bear.
I am Italian. Anyway, Bombino Bianco is Bombino actually is a great white. Alberto makes a 100% Bombino Bianco, which is so refreshing, outstanding wine. And that's what brings to the wine. Brings a little bit of fruitness and then freshness and fragrance. So you're gonna find this wine to be extremely interesting. Thanks to them, actually, now they make 100% Bombino everywhere. It was basically unknown in the market until they started to blend it and the name came out.
So what would be, the most similar sort of American varietal that you could compare to that?
Bombino, it's a little bit something, but I would say it's like a Verdeca, basically, in Spain. So it's just a wine. It's austere, but brings a lot. It's very refreshing. So it's got those lime character in your palate. Perfect for the summer.
Like today.
Yeah. No, I'll actually. I actually had a few bottles of Bombino Bianco by Alberto Longo that I drank here at this very patio, and I want to start carrying them because it's extremely important that people know something rather than Trebbiano and Malvasia.
Well, I've been telling you for the last couple of years that you need to do like a wine club, just so people like myself can better acquaint themselves with some of these more obscure Italian varietals.
Yeah.
It's the only way you're ever going to learn.
But the one thing that you need to understand is I don't manage. I get managed.
La Bella Cristina.
Okay? so you're talking to the wrong. Okay.
Me and you work on it, Cam.
My manager.
Cam and I'll start the wine club.
My manager is the one that.
Writes the checks.
No.
Gives directions.
So the checks it's still me because she's smart. She makes me write the check. But in terms of management, it's Christina Marie that takes care of that. So
Wine club 2021.
Yes.
yeah, forget
The
2020.
restart. Start over.
Forget
Let's
2020.
talk about 2020.
Let's talk about
Let's
what's
not.
going on.
Cam has been such a loyal friend to Cibo di Vino, and we've made some unusual decisions at this time.
Yeah, we are sitting in from the distance. You
Everybody's
look
saying it, look, you guys
fine,
look
my
hot.
friend.
Look, and I'm not going to say this because you're a good friend, but with everything that's going on, especially with Dallas sort of spiking and we get drowned out, there must be another restaurateur who said that. I trust what you guys are doing in your restaurant in terms of health and safety. There aren't very many places that are safe enough to feel safe enough to go and eat right now, but when I'm there, I see how you guys are handling things. I see the attention to detail you're paying for things. So that's comforting.
Yeah, but I have to ask you. We're getting a little bit of pressure about opening back up. I mean, do you think it's safe?
I think it's a personal choice. I don't feel comfortable going into any place right now.
Even if it's a patio?
Yeah. Who's going to clean it? There's just too many people. And at Sylvan, so many other people from the other restaurants utilize your space. I'm sure you're aware of that. I personally wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I agree. I tend to agree with that. So we're just gonna leave it at that for the month of July. We just keep we really keep in track. But you know, we are doing something. We are working. We are open.
Yes.
And we are delivering, and we are doing pickups, and we are all doing that stuff. We're doing great.
Well, I see
remodeling.
you in there all the time drinking wine.
No, no, I don't drink. I can't drink. We don't have glass. We remove all the glasses. They throw away all the glasses. I can't even drink wine.
Well, I didn't say you were drinking from a glass. It was a bottle, but technically it is a glass, a rather large glass.
No, that's what trouble is. Well,
What's the plan?
That's it
It's
for
an
Cam.
interesting-
Thank you
That's
very
it
much
for
for
Cam.
being here, Cam.
Cam's cut on Cam.
And say goodbye to Cam. No. I used to, when we first closed, you know, I used to no. I wait until I get home.
I mean, well, back to what we're saying. It's an interesting time. You know, my office was right across from Chivo Centro, which Christina and you both know I was there every day. There's nothing downtown is just so desolate right now. There's nothing there. It's kind of eerie. You go down there and there's no one around. There are very few restaurants that are open. And then the tunnel in my building, a couple of them have already just shuttered for good. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's something that we're dealing with. It's sad because we have we take it from both sides. We take a lot of people that, like you says, thank you for keeping the place closed for now. You know, because we don't feel that it's the right moment. But there is also people that send us emails and come and yell at us because we don't have the patio open. At least the patio open.
I mean, you do have a beautiful patio.
But yes, but can I tell you something? The patio at Chibo is really great. It's great and it's big, okay? But it's very easy to get out of control.
Yes.
And this is what we're all about. We are operators. We are there every single day. We can't afford to get sick. Because if we get sick, we have to shut it down. You know, which means, like everybody else, when is it gonna be okay for me to open back up? Because at that point, I don't know. I mean, we're not a huge corporation. We're just, you know, three of us doing what we do best. I don't know if you noticed the new patio, the north side patio. You know, we're doing all this remodeling.
I've seen it.
Maybe it's time for me to say that we're gonna have an enclosed patio where we're gonna do reservations only. So that side is going to act as restaurant with full service. So this is one thing that you can look forward to when Cibo Divino reopens. And it's actually the very first part of the reopening is going to be the reservations only patio.
Okay.
So we can keep it under control. Okay. After that, we'll wait. We're hoping the numbers will go down soon, and we reopen the other side. We probably keep the inside closed for another couple of months, but the outside is going to be available. Hopefully soon. If you leave it up to me, I would like to reopen August 1st. Okay. But we have to feel good about it.
What's the capacity on that patio?
Well, we can do 100%. Oh, in terms of
Well, in normal times, what would the capacity be?
in the enclosed patio,
Yeah.
probably 20.
Okay.
But it's debatable because we haven't selected the tables yet.
So we're moving from maybe a community table to
Okay.
more individual tables. We'll see.
So we'll see what happens.
We can fill it up.
Yes, I'm sure. You know, with reservations, we can do it.
I'll get the guys. We'll do some damage.
Oh, good. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and taste the room. So, thumbs up on the rosé. Yes?
Yes, for sure.
Let's see what you think about this.
She loves it.
She's done home with me.
I don't know.
Haven't said that in a while.
You know,
You're worse than me.
leave it alone, Daniele.
Beautiful.
My good friend, Alberto Longo. Please help yourself. You know, wine goes well with cheese, you know? Oh, you want the truffle one. All right, let's see. You want saltines?
No thanks.
I'm trying to sell the saltines. Oh God. And wine. So sometimes they give me those great deals on truffles. They say, you know, before we go anywhere else, you want to buy some? But
Yes.
I don't think I have a market for it.
Well, I keep asking you for that pizza I had in Rome, the white pie with the shaved truffles. Like you sent me to Doc Francesca. That was
I know, but
spectacular.
you are not the average consumer. You know, you like certain things that average consumer doesn't like. No, doesn't look for. You know, I mean, having to taste the wrist. You go to Rome, you eat in those places. Which, by the way, can we please tell that the Italian model for restaurant industry is the trattoria. It is not nouvelle cuisine. It is not something that is fancy. The trattoria is the Italian model. Please listen to me. It's the trattoria. That's the Italian model for a restaurant. You agree or not?
Yes. And we
Please.
both apparently have a favorite one that we don't know the name of.
I thought it was Da Francesco.
Well, the other one.
Oh yeah, let's just call it the other one.
The other one.
All right.
Yes. No. It's a fabulous
And
model.
and
Casual.
right? And what do you
communal.
see? I mean, it's 4 walls and a kitchen with a few tables. You know, I mean, and people really, you'd rather go to a fancy place, which I don't want to tell names, where you pay $500 a person. That's not what the Italian
I
restaurant.
could mention a few names and get you off and running.
No, I can't do it.
No?
Nope,
Neutral.
I can't do it. I gotta play Switzerland on this one. Sorry. Oh man. See, it was this guy.
Yeah, just-
He's trying to
But,
get me in
but
trouble.
Daniele, tell Cam we met
You can,
Cipriani.
you can.
No. Cipriani.
Yes. What about Japan? Arrigo Japan.
Where were we in Venice? At Harry's Bar.
Yeah.
And you were reading. You
But
were
even Harry's Bar is not a fancy place.
right.
I mean, I don't see it as fancy.
Well, they invented the Bellini.
That makes it fancy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Makes it very important.
Yes.
It's very
In
important.
the annals of my alcoholic education, Bellini is
Super important.
Super important.
Well, I know you like Negroni. You had a little bit of.
Yes.
He had a video on Facebook about Negroni. By the way, Cam is a very successful immigration lawyer. So, if
And
wanna-
mixologist.
if you
If you
wanna,
want to come to the U.S. right now,
if you wanna bring your spouses, or if you wanna jump the wall. Just kidding, just kidding.
Daniele,
Dig
We
under
do
the
things
wall.
legally, yes.
Barbara said that a suggestion for a future class is squash blossoms.
Yes.
oh, I love
Good
that.
idea. Who said that? Barbara?
Barbara.
Barbara. Thank you. Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, Ryan had some
I
amazing
gotta
ones
get a
at his
hold
farm.
of. I know, but Ryan forgets to pick them up, and those zucchini are like overgrown. They're bigger than me. You
Is
know?
that what that was? I thought that was a weapon.
No, I made a bed out of that thing. You know, I have pillows with zucchini.
Ri-
Yeah.
And Ryan is watching, so shout out.
Almost is watching.
Yep.
What are you doing? What are you doing watching this thing? You're supposed to be home. You're not tired yet, Ryan. You're supposed to be tired.
I've seen him working really hard the
The
last few
guy,
days.
he's built the patio in 3 days. For God's sakes, what is wrong
I feel
with
so
him?
guilty every time I have an idea.
Oh man, yes, he's a. You know when you go fishing,
Avi
Yeah.
said that another idea would be puttanesca.
puttanesca. We can do that too. We can do that too. It's just that people like meat.
I think cacio pepe. What do you
Yeah,
think?
Oh, yeah.
Would it be
that-
fun, Cam?
Cacio
That's
pepe.
very simple, but really easy to screw up.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can do the puttanesca next time. It's an interesting pasta. I like the puttanesca.
Or a truffle white pie.
He almost choked. He almost choked.
How about a carrot cake?
Yes.
How to make a carrot
Grandma
cake?
known as.
Why making a cake out of a vegetable?
I think
It's
calamari
a
fritti
vegetable
would be
cazzo.
good. Calamari fritti.
Oh.
Calamari fritti, the secrets of the calamari fritti, I can expose it to the world. My wife is
Really?
pushing me to make a class on limoncello making.
Yes.
And then
Well,
what?
and then we've got Susie Drinks Dallas that's with us tonight.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're that Susie.
Yeah.
It's her.
Susie.
Yeah, it's her. Well, Susie.
What do you think? We should
You-
do limoncello?
Absolutely.
Okay, Susie said thumbs up. Only one. Can you do two? No?
I think you should have a private stock just stashed behind the bar.
Of limoncello?
Yes.
I mean,
Homemade.
If I don't get the
I hope if the TABC is.
TABC here.
Thank you, Attorney Cam.
So, as you can see, jump the wall. You take care of it.
Now.
Oh man. What do we got, Susie?
It's 5:57.
I gotta tell you, I got the most beautiful camera woman here. It's either Susie
Sarah.
or Sarah. Man, I'm telling you, it's a pleasure.
Or your wife.
No,
She's
I
not
don't
coming
camera.
I thought you
She only does little things.
I'm
like,
too busy telling them.
Don't say it.
no.
If you don't
Sometimes I'm cooking. I'm so concentrating to do stuff, and she comes to the phone. Okay, let me do a video. I'm like, I don't have a personality right now. I'm concentrated. Well, I never have a personality.
That is true.
Thank you. I'm concentrated on the minchia. Ma come cazzo? Ma veramente? Look at. Okay.
Have a saltine.
I'm gonna show you my baby Asia. She loves saltines. Look at it. Yeah. That's
Baby
my
Asia, will
baby.
you eat that?
She'll eat the glass if she has to. Please have some cheese.
But it's time to wrap up.
Our guest wants a.
What? Okay, what would you pair this red wine with? Did you?
Perfect with cheese. Absolutely perfect. And then rabbit. I mean, this wine with the rabbit stew is amazing. Or a nice lasagna, but it has to be okay. When we went to see Alberto Longo in his masseria, by the way, it's called Masseria Celentano. It's an amazing place. It's like a small boutique hotel. His mother and his father live in the masseria, obviously, but his mother made a lasagna that it was ridiculous. Absolutely amazing, the lasagna. Well, everything was amazing. I mean, they have a prosciutto hanging, for God's sake. So they slice that prosciutto. Just the slicing of prosciutto, the whole place smells like a prosciutto. And then the lasagna, and then the rabbit. Then I rabbit, and I'm a sucker for rabbit.
I know you like rabbit.
Can I say sucker?
Sure, why not?
So I'm twice a sucker for rabbit. It's just really good.
Chris wants to know what kind of cheeses you guys are enjoying again.
We are having a pepato. It's a pecorino pepato from Sicily, which is that one. And this one is boschetto al tartufo from Tuscany,
And saltines.
which is a semi-soft cheese with the. So what would you like? Bruschetta? Or bruschetta? You want bruschetta?
I love bruschetta. Olive Garden does a really good one.
I bet he does. Well,
All right, I think it's time to
this is probably
cook.
the last
Kitchen.
time you see Cam. No, he'll be back for more. He'll be begging me to come back to the show.
With the Pinot Nero.
Yeah, have a little more. Knock yourself out.
Grazie.
Come on. The more you drink, the better we look. Well, thank you everyone. Get the stuff ready because we're gonna go in the kitchen and we're gonna start the water, if you can, the water pot, because we're gonna have to cook those green beans and half of that onion you got. If you bought the salad, if you didn't buy the salad, then stay where you are. We're gonna pick it up inside. Love you. Thank you all. See you later.